Which of the following best summarizes the author's main point? A. Art has always been an important influence on fashion. B. Van Dyck's are out, Picasso's in. C. The bigger the artist, the bigger the sale. Or D. Some art cannot be made into clothing. When we see words like what best summarizes the author's main point, we can understand that the question is asking us what is the main idea of this passage. As we've seen, the answer to this question is A. Art has always been an important influence on fashion. Let's go through the other choices and discuss why they wouldn't make appropriate main ideas for this text. B. Van Dyck's are out, Picasso's in. Not only is this not our main idea, but there's not even enough proof in the text to make this claim. The text tells us that Van Dyck inspired pointy lace collars, and it also tells us that Picasso designs can now be found on the front of soft woolly sweaters. However, nowhere in the text is there proof to suggest that the pointy lace collars that Van Dyck inspired have gone out of style. And even if it did, this is not talked about enough in the text to justify it being our main idea. Therefore, this can be marked as incorrect. C. The bigger the artist, the bigger the sale. Again, aside from not being our main idea, we simply don't see enough in the text to support this claim. The text mentions various artists, some more famous than others, like Van Dyck, Picasso, Rembrandt, but nowhere does it suggest that the more famous the artist, the more expensive the clothing will be. Therefore, this can be marked as incorrect as well. D. Some art cannot be made into clothing. It's true that at the end of our text, a Saks Fifth Avenue fashion director says, "How would you ever translate a Rembrandt?" But nowhere does it say that this can't be done. And even if it were to say that, it's simply not mentioned enough in the text to justify being our main idea. Which brings us back to A. Art has always been an important influence on fashion. The first sentence in our text, this sentence sets us up for what we're about to read, and we see that all the other sentences in the text support what this sentence is talking about, that art has an indirect yet important influence on fashion. Therefore, we can mark this as our final answer.